If you're over 60 and still eating meat the way you did in your 30s, it might be time to pause and rethink. Some meats that once seemed harmless could now quietly be working against your heart, brain, and energy levels. What feels familiar on the plate might actually be speeding up aging, and most people aren't told the truth until it's too late. New research shows that certain meats are strongly linked to memory loss, heart failure, and joint pain in older adults. Yet many seniors eat them every day without realizing the long-term effects. It's not about giving up meat entirely. It's about knowing which ones are quietly taking away your strength and which can actually help you rebuild it. In today's video, we reveal 4 of the worst meats older adults should avoid and 4 meats that can protect your brain, restore muscle, and add healthy years to your life. These aren't guesses, they're backed by science and packed with practical advice. If you care about senior health, aging gracefully, and learning natural ways to prevent aging diseases, this is the video to watch. If this helps you live healthy after 50, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell for more senior health tips. What kind of meat do you eat most often? Leave a comment, we'd love to hear from you. Let's dive in because every bite you take after 60 matters more than ever. Part 1, the silent killer. Deli meats and processed pork sausage. They don't look dangerous. A ham sandwich at lunch, a couple slices of sausage with breakfast. For decades, these have been staples in the American kitchen. Quick, easy, familiar. But for older adults, especially those over 60, these meats carry a hidden cost that most people don't talk about. Beneath the flavor and convenience lies a serious threat to your long-term health, the kind that creeps in slowly and hits hard when it's almost too late. Most deli meats and pork sausages are filled with nitrates and nitrites. These are chemicals added to preserve color and flavor. But when heated or digested, they can turn into compounds called nitrosamines. And those are directly linked to cancer, heart failure, and cognitive decline. It's not just theory, this has been proven in multiple long-term studies. One major study published in the International Journal of Epidemiology tracked over 40,000 adults over the age of 60. The results were chilling. Seniors who ate deli meats 4 or more times per week had a 24% higher risk of developing heart failure. Their risk of dying from any cause was nearly 20% higher than those who rarely ate them. But it's not just about heart problems. These meats are also loaded with sodium. Too much sodium raises your blood pressure, strains your kidneys, and leads to swelling in the legs, a problem many older adults already struggle with. On top of that, cold cuts often contain hidden sugars, artificial preservatives, and phosphates. All of these fuel inflammation, which damages your joints, clouds your memory, and accelerates aging from the inside out. Take Gloria, for example. She's 67, retired, and living in Florida. For years, her go-to lunch was a ham and cheese sandwich. It felt like a smart choice, low effort, low fat. But over time, she began experiencing brain fog, swollen ankles, and rising blood pressure. After watching a documentary about food chemicals, she took a closer look at her diet. The ham was the common link. Within weeks of cutting it out and switching to fresh cooked chicken breast, she noticed clearer thinking, better energy, and fewer leg cramps. The problem isn't meat itself. The problem is how it's made. Processed pork sausage, for example, often contains preservatives like sodium erythorbate and sodium nitrate. These aren't just hard to pronounce, they're hard on your body. When cooked, especially at high heat, they release toxins that can damage cells and disrupt how your body repairs itself. For seniors with slower digestion and more sensitive systems, this toxic load adds up quickly. Even worse, most processed sausages are packed with saturated fats. These fats raise LDL cholesterol, the bad kind, and increase your risk of plaque buildup in your arteries. That's a dangerous combination if you're already managing high blood pressure, diabetes, or cholesterol issues. You may think you're enjoying a quick breakfast, but you could be fueling the very conditions that keep you from aging gracefully. Many older adults rely on cold cuts and sausages simply out of habit. It's fast. It's what they grew up with. But what worked in your 30s doesn't always work in your 60s and beyond. Your body changes, your nutritional needs shift, and the way your body processes chemicals, fats, and sodium becomes less efficient over time. What you could tolerate then might be silently harming you now. That's why it's time to take a different approach, a more natural one, a senior health strategy that supports your body instead of stressing it. Choose fresh, unprocessed meats whenever possible. Roast a turkey breast on Sunday. Grill some chicken thighs with olive oil and herbs. Slice it thin, and you've got ready-to-eat protein all week without the chemicals. If you crave that sausage flavor, there are better options. Look for preservative-free turkey or chicken sausage made with natural seasonings. Better yet, make your own. Mix ground turkey with fennel, garlic, and paprika. It takes minutes, and the difference in taste and health is enormous. Remember, small changes matter. Swapping processed meats for whole cuts can lower your blood pressure, reduce inflammation, and protect your memory. It's one of the most powerful senior nutrition tips you can apply right now. Eating for longevity doesn't mean giving up everything you love. It means being wiser about what goes on your plate. Choose meats that fuel your body, not ones that slowly break it down. Your future self will thank you. This is the kind of daily habit that helps prevent aging diseases before they take root. It's part of a bigger picture one that favors natural health for seniors, smart food choices, and the quiet power of prevention. Let food be your medicine, and let your meals be a path toward energy, clarity, and strength in the years to come. Part 2, the fried trap, fast food chicken. Fried chicken looks harmless, crispy, golden, comforting. It shows up at Sunday dinners, family picnics, or when you just want something fast. But behind that crunch lies one of the most dangerous traps for older adults. A trap that tastes like home, but quietly chips away at your health. When chicken is deep fried, it's soaked in low-quality oils coated with refined flour and blasted at extreme heat. That process creates compounds called advanced glycation, end products, or AGEs. These are toxic to your joints, skin, and blood vessels. They speed up aging at the cellular level, causing stiffness, soreness, and slower healing. That's not all. Reused oils in fast food kitchens break down into trans fats and oxidized compounds. These toxic fats increase your bad cholesterol, raise your blood pressure, and damage your arteries. For adults over 60, that's a direct threat to your heart, brain, and independence. It's not about calories, it's about the chaos those oils cause inside your body. A 2020 study published in the BMJ followed over 100,000 women for 2 decades. The findings were clear. Seniors who ate fried chicken more than once a week had a 13% higher risk of death from any cause and a 12% higher risk of dying from heart-related conditions. The danger wasn't in the chicken, it was in how it was prepared. This isn't just theory, it's playing out in real lives. Harold, a 72-year-old widower in Missouri, grew up on Southern fried chicken. He still eats it once or twice a week from the drive-thru near his home. Last year, after a mild stroke, his doctor walked him through the foods most likely to cause a second one. Fried chicken was at the top of the list. Since switching to oven-roasted chicken with garlic and rosemary, Harold's blood pressure dropped and his energy returned. It's not just the oil, it's the coating. Most fried chicken is dredged in white flour, sometimes mixed with sugar or salt. That combination spikes blood sugar and adds empty calories. It promotes belly fat, insulin resistance, and fatigue. If you're already managing diabetes or high blood sugar, fried foods make control almost impossible. Frying also produces acrylamides, chemicals linked to cancer, especially when starchy coatings are cooked at high heat. On top of that, seniors tend to have more fragile blood vessels and slower circulation. When exposed to this kind of oxidative stress, week after week, the body starts to break down from the inside out. The effects show up in places you don't expect. Achy knees, foggy thinking, skin that loses elasticity. These aren't just signs of age, they're signs of inflammation. And fried foods are one of the biggest triggers. That crunchy bite may seem harmless, but the inflammation it creates can last for days. Fried chicken also lacks the nutrients seniors need for healthy aging. There's little fiber, almost no omega-3s, and very little in the way of antioxidants. For someone looking to stay active, alert, and mobile well into their 70s or 80s, it's a dead-end meal. You're filling up without fueling anything that matters. That's why many doctors now include fried foods on the list of top contributors to age-related decline. It's not about guilt, it's about giving older adults the information they were never taught. Information that supports healthy aging and gives you the power to choose differently. Because what you eat in your 60s and 70s often determines how independent you'll stay in your 80s. Luckily, there's a better way. You can still enjoy chicken without the risk. Start by baking or air frying it at home. Use olive oil, garlic, herbs, and a light whole grain crust. You'll get the flavor you crave without the dangerous byproducts. This is one of the simplest daily habits for longevity and one of the most effective. Instead of white flour, try almond meal or oat flour for a coating. Instead of deep frying, let the oven do the work. Pair your chicken with roasted vegetables or dark leafy greens for added fiber and antioxidants. These small shifts don't just protect your heart, they protect your freedom. It's never too late to change the way you cook and eat. You don't have to give up the foods you love, you just have to prepare them in ways that love you back. Because when you eat for health, you age with power, not just longer but better. This is what doctor tips for older adults should focus on: real changes, practical steps, and meals that keep your body strong, not stuck in a cycle of inflammation and decline. Choosing to bake instead of fry is one small move that can reshape the next decade of your life. Give your body the support it deserves. Cook smart, choose wisely, and remember, healthy aging starts in your kitchen. Part 3. The meat you thought was healthy. Factory farmed chicken breast. For years, chicken breast was considered the gold standard of healthy eating. Low in fat, high in protein, easy to prepare. But for adults over 60, that reputation may be misleading and even dangerous. Most store-bought chicken breasts come from factory farms. These birds are raised quickly on a diet of genetically modified corn and soy, often with antibiotics and hormone-like substances mixed in. Studies have found residues of these compounds in the final meat. For older adults with slower metabolism and weakened immune systems, that's a problem your body doesn't need. Skinless chicken breast is also extremely low in fat. While that might sound good, it actually works against you. Seniors need a certain amount of healthy fat to absorb fat-soluble vitamins like D, E, and K. Without it, those nutrients pass through your body unused, leaving your bones, brain, and heart without the support they need. And there's more. Repeatedly eating ultra-lean chicken without variety can lead to nutrient gaps. Over time, low intake of zinc, vitamin B12, and collagen may contribute to brittle nails, thinning hair, poor wound healing, and muscle loss. These are all early signs that your body isn't getting what it needs to stay strong. Margaret, a 69-year-old in Colorado, ate grilled chicken breast nearly every day for years. She thought she was doing the right thing, cutting fat, watching calories. But her energy kept dropping, her skin became dry, and her knees started aching more. After switching to pasture-raised chicken thighs with the skin on, paired with vegetables and olive oil, she noticed improvements within weeks. Factory-farmed chicken also lacks the omega-3 fatty acids found in pasture-raised poultry. These fats are essential for reducing inflammation, improving memory, and protecting your joints. Without them, the body becomes more prone to stiffness, brain fog, and even cardiovascular issues. It's not about more meat, it's about the right kind. This is where smart choices make a difference. When you swap factory-farmed chicken for pasture-raised thighs or drumsticks, you bring balance back to your plate. These cuts contain natural fats, more flavor, and higher levels of key nutrients that support healthy aging. You're not just eating for taste, you're eating for function. If you're aiming to follow a senior nutrition guide, diversity matters. Don't rely on just one type of meat. Rotate in dark poultry, wild-caught fish, and grass-fed beef in moderation. This approach provides your body with a fuller range of nutrients, helping you stay mobile, clear-headed, and independent. It's time to stop fearing fat and start fearing deficiency. Ultra-lean meats without variety can leave you vulnerable to age-related decline. But when you eat with wisdom and intention, your body rewards you with energy, strength, and resilience. This is aging gracefully with food that truly supports your needs. Don't settle for outdated advice. Rethink what's on your plate and choose meats that nourish your future, not just your appetite. Because every meal is a chance to protect your health and extend your freedom. Part 4, the meats you must eat daily, ranked. Once you understand which meats to avoid, the next question becomes clear. What should you eat instead? Not all meat is harmful. In fact, some are among the most powerful foods for older adults who want to heal, stay strong, and age with confidence. Let's start with number 4, grass-fed lamb. Unlike conventionally raised red meat, grass-fed lamb contains a better balance of omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, and vitamin B12. These nutrients help maintain muscle, improve bone density, and protect memory. A 2020 study showed that seniors who ate grass-fed lamb twice a week had a 23% boost in strength and a 15% drop in inflammation. Lamb is also rich in heme iron, which is easier for the body to absorb. That matters for seniors who struggle with fatigue or cold hands and feet. Low iron is often missed but can make daily life harder. Just a few ounces of lamb, slow cooked with herbs, can support circulation and vitality. Number 3 is pasture-raised duck. It's often overlooked but loaded with healthy fats, iron, and selenium. These nutrients are vital for brain clarity, balanced hormones, and a strong immune system. Duck contains more absorbable iron than chicken or turkey, making it especially useful for older adults dealing with anemia or low energy. In a 2019 study, seniors who added duck to their diets twice a week saw a 19% improvement in memory and focus. That's because duck fat, when rendered and used in cooking, supports cholesterol balance and helps the body absorb critical vitamins. It's rich, flavorful, and deeply nourishing when prepared correctly. Duck also fits perfectly into a longevity-focused diet. The dark meat supports red blood cell health and helps reduce inflammation. Serve it with antioxidant-rich foods like cherries or leafy greens, and you've got a complete meal that fuels brain and body. For those seeking natural doctor tips for older adults, this is a simple but effective option. Coming in at number 2, sardines with bones and skin. These tiny fish are a nutritional powerhouse. One small can gives you calcium, vitamin D, collagen, and omega-3s all in one bite. Seniors who ate sardines at least twice a week showed a 29% increase in bone density in a 2022 study. Sardines are also low in mercury because they sit low on the food chain. That makes them a safer choice than tuna or swordfish. They support heart health, reduce joint pain, and even help protect against depression. If you want to support strong bones and clear arteries, this is one of the smartest meats to add to your daily meals. The number 1 meat for longevity is grass-fed beef liver. It may not be trendy, but it's one of the most nutrient-rich foods available. It's packed with vitamin A, B12, iron, copper, and CoQ10 nutrients that seniors often struggle to get in their diets. A 2023 clinical trial showed that seniors eating beef liver twice a week had a 44% boost in energy and a 37% improvement in memory. Beef liver helps prevent fatigue, supports immune function, and improves oxygen flow in the body. These benefits can make a dramatic difference in how you feel every day. Liver also contains the building blocks for collagen, which protects your joints and skin. This is why it's featured in many senior nutrition guides and longevity-focused meal plans. To enjoy beef liver without the strong flavor, try soaking it in milk or lemon water before cooking. Then saute gently with onions and herbs to keep the nutrients intact. You can even blend a small amount into meatballs or chili to boost nutrition without changing the taste. For older adults aiming to follow longevity secrets backed by science, this one change can be a game changer. These 4 meats, grass-fed lamb, pasture-raised duck sardines with bones, and grass-fed beef liver, offer more than just protein. They offer protection. They help your body repair, stay sharp, and resist the wear and tear of aging. If you want your meals to work for you, not against you, start here. You don't have to overhaul everything overnight. Just start by adding one of these into your week. Your body will feel the difference. Your energy will tell you you're on the right track. And over time, you'll see how powerful the right meat choices can be. Part 5, how to transition, small swaps, big gains. Change doesn't have to be drastic to be powerful. You don't need to throw out everything in your fridge or stop eating meat overnight. The truth is, small steps lead to lasting results, especially when it comes to your health after 60. What matters most is where you start and how consistently you follow through. Instead of deli ham, try roasting a turkey breast at home. Slice it thin, keep it in the fridge, and use it throughout the week. It's just as convenient, but without the preservatives, nitrates, and hidden sugars. This one shift supports better circulation, cleaner arteries, and improved brain health. Trade your breakfast sausage for lean ground turkey seasoned at home. Add fennel, garlic, and a pinch of sage. Now you've got the flavor of sausage without the harmful chemicals and excess salt. This is natural health for seniors done right, using familiar flavors in smarter ways. If fried chicken is your go-to comfort food, bake or air fry instead. Use whole grain breading or almond meal for crunch. Add olive oil, rosemary, and lemon to bring out deep flavor without the damage. The goal isn't to give up what you love, it's to love what your body truly needs. Try adding sardines to your weekly routine. Just one serving a week on toast or in a salad gives you calcium, vitamin D, and omega-3s. These nutrients protect your bones, support memory, and reduce joint pain. It's a small habit, but part of a bigger picture of daily habits for longevity. If you've always eaten skinless chicken breast, try switching to pasture-raised thighs with the skin on. Not only do they taste better, but they also provide more healthy fat and key nutrients like zinc and collagen. That means better joint health, stronger muscles, and improved healing. Linda, a 66-year-old retiree from Oregon, started with one change. She swapped her cold cuts for homemade chicken salad using olive oil instead of mayo. Within a few months, her blood pressure dropped, and she no longer felt tired after lunch. She didn't go on a diet, she just chose better meat and built better meals. These transitions aren't about restriction, they're about freedom. Freedom from inflammation, freedom from energy crashes, freedom to move, think, and live with strength and clarity well into your later years. The body over 60 responds best to consistent care. That means eating foods that nourish rather than drain, choosing meats that fuel energy instead of inflammation, supporting digestion, circulation, and cognition one meal at a time. The biggest changes come from the smallest actions done daily. A better cut of meat, a new way to cook, one new addition to your grocery list. This is the path to over 60 wellness, and it's one anyone can follow. Your body is listening. Your meals are your message. What you choose today shapes how you feel tomorrow and the day after that. This is not a diet. It's a return to food that truly supports the life you want to live. One decision at a time, one bite at a time, and it all starts now. Your body doesn't stop healing at 60. It simply asks for something different, something smarter. Every bite is a choice, one that either builds you up or slowly breaks you down. The meats you put on your plate today shape your strength tomorrow. They influence how clearly you think, how easily you move, and how well you sleep. The right foods help you stay independent, confident, and full of life. That's the power of choosing with purpose. You don't need a perfect diet to see results. You just need a better plate. A plate that supports your heart, your memory, and your future. One change at a time is all it takes. If this video helped you feel more informed or inspired, please like it and subscribe to the channel. Tap the bell so you never miss a new episode on senior health tips and longevity. Your journey to live healthy after 50 starts right here. New videos are added every week to guide you with real knowledge, gentle advice, and simple daily habits for longevity. Your health is your greatest wealth, and it's never too late to protect it.